Joe fans, I'm JoeFan82 here with another action figure review. Today I'm looking at the G.I. Joe Classified Series Beachhead figure from the Cobra Island Target exclusive subline. This is one of the more hard to find figures, very rare to have seen this in person, and I don't even think you could find it anymore. Here he is in the package, really nice artwork here on the front and the side. And on the back is the image of Cobra Island with a couple spots isolated and zoomed in on. On the side here are some symbols that would correlate with the character if he was on the website, but when I just checked, he still wasn't on there, gijoe.com, so hopefully they'll add him soon. And this is figure number 10. Here he is out of the package, and he is looking like Beachhead. He's got all the classic hallmarks, the green balaclava, green ribbed shirt, and brown pants. Really looking like a classic Beachhead with a little modern updates. And look at this head sculpt, guys. Really nice head sculpt. There are two versions of Beachhead that we know of. One has blue eyes and the other has, I believe, brown. This one has blue eyes. And very nice head sculpt. You see on his balaclava has the green ribbed texture over it, all over the front, the back, the top. So a really nice job there, and that continues down with his neck. You can see the little layers of his shirt there on the neck, and then on down to his shirt. This guy has that little blue communication piece right by his shoulder that the other figures also come with. I really like this vest that he comes with. This tactical vest is very nicely sculpted, great details. It's brown, and then it's either black or dark brown. I have trouble telling the difference, so if you guys know what it is, let me know in the comments. But very nicely done, great details on the sculpt for that. But the shirt has also some nice details, some pouches on the sides, and a slightly different sort of olive color to go with that green. He's wearing dark brown gloves with a splash of green over his knuckles. He's wearing brown pants with some shiny black knee pads there, and a mixture of sort of brown and darker brown. Great details on the accessories added to it. No gold on here, you might be able to tell. No gold on the front. You can see all the straps and everything holding stuff in place there on the back. But a really nice sculpt on the legs. And if they look familiar, these are the same legs we saw with the Duke figure. They did a great job disguising the look, because it took me a minute to realize that these were the same legs used for Duke. You can get a better idea on the back. They look more similar from this angle. But something I wanted to point out that is the main negative issue I have with this figure. Notice how when I pick up Duke, notice that his legs don't move. They stay stationary, right? When I pick up Beachhead, notice when I pick up Beachhead, his legs snap inwards there. The joint there is really loose. Watch this, see? And I'm not sure why that is. Sometimes when you move these figures around, the joints there might come a little loose. You just pop the legs back up and it's fine. However, with this figure, they are not staying in place very well at all, and it's causing him to be a bit wobbly. The leg, it will stay, like if you put it there or straight up, it'll stay, but if you put it back down straight, it won't. It's having trouble staying up in the socket, and it's causing a little bit of a wobble on the upper body. You can see here. So not happy with that at all. Let's look at his articulation. His head is on a ball joint, and it's got some pretty nice movement here, nice up and down, 360 degrees around. So nice motion there on the head, and these figures also have a joint there at the base of the neck, so you can get a little bit of a head tilt as well, which is nice. His shoulders can do a full 360 and come up about so far. He's got a swivel at the top of the bicep where it meets the shoulder. Double jointed elbows. 360 turn at the wrist, and his right hand has that joint right there at the base of the palm. And his left hand only does the 360. There's not an additional joint there on the left hand. His chest cut is covered up by his vest, which I am okay with. He does have, he's on a ball joint, his waist is on a ball joint, so really nice range of motion there, back and forward, up and down. His legs, as I pointed out, are on ball joints there, and we've seen the issues there. He does have a swivel at the top of the thigh, just like Duke, and he's got double jointed knees, and same with most of the other figures, really tight joints there at the knees, swivel there at the top of the boot, well disguised, top of the foot, and rocker ankles. Beachhead comes with a really nicely sculpted backpack, some great details on this. This is a dark brown. If you know what this piece is here, let me know. I don't know what that is that's on this backpack. It could be a couple of things, maybe a scope on here and some arrows, but a lot of nice detail, a couple pouches there, just a really nice, nicely sculpted piece. It doesn't fit in as well as it could. There's one little peg that goes into the back hole of his vest, and it'll stay if you just have him on display, but mine's fallen off a couple times while I was moving him around. He also loses some points for his weapons. The sculpt is great. I like the sculpt, but all of his weapons are in this green color. If you're gonna make weapons in a one solid color, go with black. Having it in this green color to me makes it seem cheap and like they were cutting costs here. I don't agree with that decision at all. I feel like for this figure, for this scale figure, you really need to have one or two paint apps on there and a little more realistic than the all green. But a great sculpt on this gun, and he holds it very well. A small handgun, same green color, but nicely sculpted. And that will slide nicely into the holster on his right thigh. Fits in very well, nice and snug. There is a hole in the bottom of that holster, and it's flush with the barrel of the gun. He has this one small green knife, and it's green. It goes into the sheath there on his left leg. And a crossbow, a solid green crossbow. The sculpt is okay, I guess. I can't help but compare it to the one we saw with Scarlet, which is all black, which is the preferred color if you're going to paint something. I think I like Scarlet's crossbow better. And his red beret, he comes with this red beret, and I actually like it better in person than I was expecting. The pictures made it look a little silly, but it fits on him really well. It's not going to fall off. It's not loose at all. And it's nicely sculpted. And it's got a symbol on the front, which I believe is supposed to be the Army Ranger symbol, but it's not exact. Maybe they were trying to get close without having to pay any kind of licensing or anything. I'm not sure about that, but I believe that's what it's supposed to be. But he actually does, I think he looks better than I thought he would with that red beret. Here he is with the 25th anniversary version, and if you're asking yourself why hasn't Beachhead come with a beret before, the answer is that he actually has. If you look here at the 25th version, you'll see on his left shoulder, above his left shoulder, he's got that spot of red here. That's a folded up red beret. And he also had the same thing in the original vintage figure. So there is precedent for Beachhead coming with a red beret. So a couple issues with this figure. Number one, the legs, the top of the thigh, that joint there is too loose. I haven't heard of anyone else with this issue. I don't know how widespread it is, or maybe it's only a couple, maybe just mine. But that's one. The second is the weapons. I really don't like the all green, weapons. If you're gonna do weapons in a solid color, make it black. Other than that, great sculpt, great articulation, and really it's up to you if you want to try to hunt down this guy or pay the really high secondary market prices, or wait until a possible future release. Don't leave just yet. I've got a couple exciting announcements for you guys. Number one, I'm doing a giveaway over on Twitter. All you have to do is go to my Twitter account at GIJoeFan82 and go to my profile. There's a pinned tweet at the top for the giveaway. I'm giving away one G.I. Joe Classified Series Roadblock figure. This is from Wave 1. And I am giving this guy away to everyone that retweets that tweet, the one that's pinned there at the top of my profile. So that's all you have to do to qualify, and you have until this Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern to do that, and then I will be announcing the winner on Friday. And the second announcement is very exciting. This Sunday, January 17th at 8 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be doing a live stream here on the channel with special guest Hooded Cobra Commander 788. That's right, HCC 788 will make his debut live appearance here on the channel this Sunday at 8 p.m. If you're not familiar with HCC 788, he is a vintage G.I. Joe toy reviewer. He has a ton of great content. I encourage you to go check him out over at his channel. I'll put a link in the description for his video, but make sure to join us this Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern for that. It should be a lot of fun. So that's going to wrap up this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about the Beachhead figure in the comments. And maybe if you feel like it, give me a like on this video, and maybe consider subscribing so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.